the apex. You know that word? High point. The apex of the glory of God is the grace of God. So if the glory of God is Mount Everest, the grace of God is the peak. So it's all going there. It's all supported there. This is the most magnificent aspect of God's glory. And here's why I think that. Ephesians chapter 1, verses 5 and 6. God predestined us for adoption as sons through Jesus Christ according to the purpose of His will, to the praise of the glory of His grace. To the praise of the glory of His grace. So He predestined us unto sonship and holiness, so that praise would come not just to His glory, but to the pinnacle of His glory, the glory of His grace. Or as he calls it in chapter 2 of Ephesians, verse 7, the riches of His grace in kindness toward us in Christ Jesus. So the aim of predestination, he says, is to live for the praise of the glory of His grace. That's the end point. Everything else about God supports that, serves that, including His wrath. Take wrath. I'll just read you this passage from Romans 9, 22 and 23. God, desiring to show His wrath and to make known His power, has endured with much patience vessels of wrath in order, now notice the logic, in order to make known the riches of His glory for the vessels of mercy. Wrath and mercy are not coordinate. Wrath is subordinate and serves mercy. God, desiring to show His wrath and to make known His power, endured with much patience vessels of wrath in order to make known the riches of His glory to the vessels of His mercy. God's wrath serves the revelation of the riches of His glory to the vessels of mercy. This is why I'm calling grace the pinnacle of the mountain of His glory, because wrath is part of His glory. It's not an unglorious aspect of God to be angry at sin. It's a glorious thing, but it's not the main thing. It's part of the mountain, but the top of the mountain is grace.